I think I want to talk a little bit about how we're doing things today, and then here's the scenario, what happens. So Sean, can you talk specifically as a real estate agent, what information do I need to be sharing with my buyers?
The focus is all on the borrower buyer. And this whole change is geared toward addressing their education, their understanding of the consumer financial transaction that they're about to be involved in. Second thing you need to understand is that the communication between the lender and their borrower is going to be in a secure environment. They're probably going to be invited into a web portal to see their documentation and to receive information from their lender. Also, you need to understand that changes in some of the fees that are disclosed that affect your borrower may result in a need to redisclose, and the borrower may not be happy about the fact that the closing date's going to be pushed back for an additional 3 business days, but that's mandated by CFPB. And finally, your buyers are going to have a real difficulty understanding why the closing disclosure showed title fees with them paying for a full loan policy premium, when in fact, at the closing, based on the Central Ohio purchase agreement of the standard board contract, they're going to pay a $100 simultaneous issue fee for their loan policy, and it's going to be the seller who's paying the full premium price for a homeowner's policy for them. And so that's going to be a big disconnect between the disclosure figures and the settlement statement figures. The CFPB has been unbelievably active and aggressive in enforcing their new regulations relative to lenders even before these disclosures are implemented. So the risks are extremely large for the lender. They're going to be very cautious. I would suggest that they're probably going to be overly concerned with redisclosing when there's changes in closing costs for their borrowers, and that's probably a good thing. Ultimately, the lender's going to be on the clock. It's always going to be time driven in terms of how quickly they give the loan disclosures once the loan application is received, how far in advance they're giving the closing disclosure and those figures to their borrowers. So it's going to be an interesting scenario. The lenders are going to be under a great deal of scrutiny and heat, but I think that with the delayed implementation and as far out as we've had noticed, that I think most of the lenders are going to be well prepared for what they're going to face come October 3rd.
Sean, thanks so much, guys. Everything is available that we just spoke about in a downloadable PDF for you right here underneath the video. You just need to click on that file, and if you have any questions, let us know. Have a great day. Thanks, Sean.
Thanks, Chris.
Just one place where everybody can go get everything, because there's a lot of different types of content. So let's just put one repository where they can go get it.
And there are ALTA standard settlement statements that they're proposing as well, that I think is great to have up there as well.
For sure. So we'll put everything in. So anybody that watches the video and clicks on it will take them right to a place where they can get everything in one place.
Good.
Makes sense?